ticket that you printed off inside and your driver's license. You go into the front counter and they will issue you a temporary G driver's license on paper, and the new plastic one with your picture would come in the mail.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Yep, keep backing up till you're pointed straight that way. Okay, good. And we're going to go out the parking lot that way. That's good. This is the side you drive on. Okay. That way there's... Nope, just stay like this, nice and straight.
Okay. Then
you're just following the road. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep, you don't need to signal. You're just going straight. Okay. When you make this right bend here,
okay,
make sure you keep to the right in case there's a car coming.
Okay.
Yep, a little more to your right. There you go. That's what you want to do. At this yellow curb, we're going to turn right. Good. At the stop sign, turn left. And remember, you're going to fully stop where the line disappears. Good.
Okay.
It's an all-way stop,
yeah,
so you can go. There's nobody there. Nice smooth left turn over to our side of the road. That's correct. Now at the stoplight, we're going to turn left. So you would signal now, mirrors and blind spot, and move over. Now this is called taking possession. Get your back end in the crosswalk. Keep going. Leave the signal on, and left. That's why you had the left signal on. Left lane. Good. Now all on your own, you have to change lanes, okay?
Okay.
Good. Remember, they aren't going to tell you this.
Oh yeah.
Now they're going to tell you, change lanes when it's safe. So you'd signal, blind spot, move over, and then as soon as you get in this lane, cancel your signal. Now they're going to say, change back again when it's safe. So signal right away, blind spot, move over. Good. And then turn the signal off. These are extra lane changes they do on the G test. Be ready to stop. It turned yellow, so that was easy. Now we'll stop a little early because this guy might back up.
Okay.
Just in case he does something goofy.
Okay. You have to see the back tire of the in front.
That's
car, huh?
yeah. If he stopped where he was supposed to, we would have stopped where we could just see his tires touching the ground.
Okay.
Now, this is where it gets difficult because there's cars over there. We're going to turn left at the lights. So, yeah, you wait till it's safe.
Okay.
Yep, he's letting you in. Blind spot. Change lanes. See how he slowed down to let you in? Good. Now blind spot again. And change into that lane. Good.
Let's move.
Stop at the line. Good. And here you're watching the traffic and you're watching the lights.
Okay.
And we will probably get the advanced green arrow, which is your right of way. You get to go first.
Okay.
But if it's a solid green, Then we would move into the crosswalk, and we wouldn't go until it was safe.
Okay.
You wouldn't turn in front of people.
Yeah, I understand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. That's your right of way. Into the left lane. Left lane, tight. There you go. Now, change lanes. They won't tell you, okay? Good. Turn the signal off as soon as you get in the lane. Now we're going to turn right at the lights. Blind spot. And just a slow turn because you're looking for pedestrians, and then look for cars to the left.
Yep.
And we stay in this lane because this is where we drive. We go slow here just so we can get around these signs. This is good. If they were in the way, we would change lanes, okay? We're going to turn right at this corner.
Right.
So just make sure that you're keeping to you keep going because you have the right of way.
Okay.
Good. Don't drift over like that. Yeah, you're watching him. That's good. Yep, just straighten it out. Well, he's going to move over. You go around him to the left. There you go. Let's turn left at this corner. Good. Keep going. That's better. Okay, now I want you to pull over to the curb so that we can do a 3-point turn. Right in here would be good. Yep. Fully stop. Then left signal. Look at your mirrors, your blind spot. Good, because you don't want to pull out if somebody's coming, all right?
Okay.
That's good.
Please.
And then before you back up, have a quick look behind. There. And then turn it all the way to the right while you're backing up. Good. That's far enough. Then before you pull away, quick look to the right. Good. And pull away. Start turning to the left. Good. Now we're going to use this silver car to parallel park. You're pulling up beside him, remember.
Okay.
Beside him. Put your right signal on. And you're going to stop about here, where you're beside the back tire, okay?
Okay.
Now put it in reverse. Good. Have a look behind before you back up. Good. And this way. Start turning to the right. Yep, keep turning to the right. Nice and slow. Let it come closer to the curb. Now turn it to the left. And when the car is straight, just stop and put it in park. And the emergency brake. Good. Nope, you don't need those. That's for the roadside stop. So they would do this. Obviously, you don't park in front of a driveway. But on the road test, they'll say, just ignore the driveway and parallel park the silver car. Okay? When it's safe, we'll pull out. Good. Make sure you turn to the left. Good. At the stop sign, we're going to turn left. These you stop just before the sidewalk. Good. Then you can creep up to where you can see, okay? You can move forward. About there. Double check. And then when it's safe, you can go. We'll go around him again.
Okay.
Just as long as you make sure you give him room.
Yeah.
There you go. After this car, I want you to do a roadside stop. So remember, you're going to signal, you're going to pull over to the curb, you're going to pull over close and straight. And then you're going to fully stop, park, good, hazard lights. That's a roadside stop. All right. When it's safe, we'll continue. Yep, turn that off. Good. At the lights, we'll turn left. Right there, where the line disappears. Now, when this turns green, obviously we won't pull out in front of these cars. I'll have you move into the crosswalk. Good, so just move forward a little bit. Right about here.
Okay.
When it's safe, now you can go. Good. Because it's hard to see when that guy was turning left, so you want to be careful. Just drive closer to the yellow line. There's just one lane here, and you don't need to slow down. Keep going. If those lights are flashing, it's just warning you to watch out for school kids or the crossing guard. You only have to stop if there's somebody crossing the street. Now, up ahead at the stoplights, we're going to turn right. So, now we stop at the line, right here. Good. Now start moving up to the right a little bit, just like this.
Okay.
And if he's not there, once it's safe, you can turn. Good. Follow the curb with your eyes so that you stay close to it. Good. That was nice. Now this is another time they're going to tell you, change lanes when it's safe. Don't slow down. Keep your speed the same. Good. Now change back again when it's safe. Just keep the speed at 50. Good. The closer you can keep it to 50, the better. And then turn your signal off. Remember, it doesn't shut off on lane changes. Stay nicely in your lane. Now, you see the sign ahead that our lane ends? So watch the vehicle. Speed up a little bit so you can get ahead of the white car. Good. Now cancel your signal. Good. So when you're looking in the mirrors, either you can speed up a little bit to get in front of him, or you might slow down a little bit to go in behind him.
Okay.
It's a judgment call which one you're going to do. And you're good. You keep it at 50 here until we get close to the 70 sign. This is where, for the G test, they're testing your highway driving abilities. Now you can speed up to 70. And you see how there's a smudgy line in the center of our lane? If your body is roughly over top of that, we're centered in our lane. And it's putting your tires, over to the right a bit, it's putting your tires in that shiny pavement. Up ahead at the stoplights, we're going to turn right. I would signal about the warning sign. Okay? Right about here. That's a good spot. And then a really good habit while you're slowing down is to check this mirror to make sure somebody isn't going to rear end you. Good. Blind spot for the right turn. Good. You have the right of way. And then you'll see the speed limit 60. Then remember, up ahead is what is an expressway entrance.
Okay.
Very important for passing your G. We don't have a 401 or a 403 in Simcoe, so this is what they do for Simcoe. If you live in the city, you have to get on the 401 or the 403 for your G test. So I'll tell you exactly what to do up here. Just keep a little more distance between him and us. There, that's a good distance there, okay? It's 2 to 3 seconds behind somebody. So when you see him cross a line, you count to 2 or 3, and that's what distance you want. So put your right signal on, check your blind spot, stay close to the white line, that'll take you onto the ramp. Turn the signal off. While turning, have a look to your left. Yep. Now I want you to accelerate up to 80. Put the signal on here. Keep accelerating. Keep faster, faster. Blind spot. Lane change. Good. See? 80. Whenever you see an arrow ahead, a slower speed, just start letting off the gas, and it'll coast down to 60 without using the brakes. See?
Yeah.
Good. This time that we drove the route was much better than your first time. It's people are nervous the first time they go out and practice it, right?
Yes, I do.
That's where it turns to 50. So be careful you don't go 60, okay? And then remember to change lanes up here all by yourself. Good. Blind spot. Careful. The rule that they want you to go by is that you follow the flow of the traffic, but only up to the speed limit. So if everybody's going 40 or 45, that makes your job easy. You won't drive too fast. But if they're going 60, you only go 50. And what's really important on the G test is a lot of head movement, looking around. So they want to see you look up the mirrors. They want to see you look left and right at each intersection. You need 70% to pass the G test. So you start out with 100, and mistakes are 1 point. So you can get away with a few mistakes because they're only 1 point. But if you don't look around enough, that can add up to a lot of points.
Okay.
So excuses to look around are, you put the brakes on to slow down, you look at the rear view mirror.
Yeah.
The light turns green, you pull away, you look at the rear view mirror.
Okay.
If the light's green when you're going through this light, you just move your head slightly left and right to show them that you're looking. It's a hard habit to get into because when we've been driving for a while, we just move our eyes. And if they can't see your head moving, they don't know that you're looking because they're not going to stare at your eyes. They're looking at you out of their peripheral vision, and they go, oh, he's staring straight ahead. Now I'm going to mark a point for that. So I'm going to count the seconds. So just keep it like this. I'm going to see him go over that crack in the bridge. 1001, 1002, 1000. So that's plenty of space. That's good. Too many people follow too close nowadays, and that's dangerous. You can get into rear end collisions. That was an easy one. Yep, up a little bit more. There. Perfect. Good. Good. You look left and right. As you accelerate, look at your rear view mirror. We're going to turn right at this corner. Yep. A little slower. This one here. And then we're going to turn right into the parking lot. This is how they come back. Okay. Remember this blind spot too, because it's a lane change. That's a hard one to remember because there's a sidewalk there. You can leave the signal on for this whole section. If you turn it off, just remember to turn it back on again. So it feels a little weird. You're going to make your turn. And then we're heading back to where we started from. So straight across these yellow lines. Yep. Not through a parking spot though. Good. Now I want you to pull into one of those spots frontwards.
Okay.
Good. And straighten it out. Yep, straighten it out. So turn left there. Now the key is right side up. You know the wheel's straight. Good. And then you put it in park. And then they will say, hopefully, congratulations, you've met ministry standards. You would take the ticket that you printed off inside and your driver's license. You go into the front counter and they will issue you a temporary G driver's license on paper, and the new plastic one with your picture would come in the mail.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.